Is IPVanish actually the best VPN you can get in the United States right now? Because if you search that question, you get about 1,000 articles all saying yes, all linking to the same affiliate page, and none of them sound like an actual human used the thing. I've been running it for the last few weeks across every device I own, and I've got a real answer for you. I'll be straight with you. For a long time, I put IPVanish in the fine, I guess bucket. Nothing I'd recommend, nothing I'd tell people to avoid. But the version I've been running lately is in a much better place, and if you're in the States trying to figure out what to actually buy, it deserves a real look. Here's who I think it's genuinely good for. If you've got a household full of devices, a couple of phones, a laptop, a smart TV, maybe a tablet that lives on the coffee table, IPVanish gives you unlimited simultaneous connections. That sounds like a small thing until you realize most VPNs cap you at 5 or 8, and suddenly your kid's iPad is the one that doesn't get protected. Install it on everything. Nobody's counting. The streaming side held up better than I expected. Netflix worked across US, UK, Canada, Australia, and Japan libraries without me having to hop around. Disney Plus was slightly fussier. I had to swap servers twice to get it going. But BBC iPlayer, the Aussie channels, the New Zealand ones, all of them loaded. There aren't dedicated servers labeled "this one's for Hulu" like some competitors do, so expect a tiny bit of trial and error. Not a deal breaker. Speeds. This is where I want to be honest with you. On WireGuard, I was pulling around 738 megabits per second from a nearby server and 449 from a far one, which is plenty fast for anything you're actually going to do. Streaming 4K, gaming, big downloads, whatever. But if you compare it directly to Surfshark or Proton VPN, which are regularly clearing 1,500 megabits per second on the same kind of tests, IPVanish is just not in that tier. Unless you've got gigabit fiber and you move massive files for a living, you won't notice. But I'd be lying if I said it was the fastest. Now, the thing that actually bothered me. The kill switch. It works. I tested it across 3 protocols and tried every dirty trick I could think of to make the VPN drop without the kill switch catching it, and it caught it every single time. Good. The problem is it's extremely strict and there's no way to adjust it. If the kill switch is on and you manually disconnect the VPN because you want to do something for a second without it, your internet is just dead. Completely. Until you reconnect. And on iOS, turning it on means you can't use split tunneling or auto-connect at the same time. My real worry is that most people are going to turn this feature off entirely because it's annoying, and then it's protecting nobody. A more flexible version would keep more people actually safe. A few features worth flagging. The built-in threat protection blocks ads pretty well, around 86% in my testing. And it's okay at phishing, but the malware blocking clocked in at about 25%. That's not enough. Don't treat this as a replacement for real antivirus software. The link checker, though, I weirdly loved. You paste a URL or scan a QR code and it tells you if something's sketchy. Given how many random QR codes we're all scanning these days on restaurant tables and parking meters, that's a useful thing to have on your phone. I should mention I heard about some freezing on the Windows app from someone else who was testing it on their machine. Buttons stopped responding during connection attempts. Didn't happen on mine. Could be a compatibility thing, could be a quirk. Worth noting since you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 7-day mobile-free trial to find out for yourself before you're locked in. The bigger picture stuff. 2 independent no-logs audits, one in 2022 and another in 2025, plus an ongoing migration to RAM-only servers. These are the sort of moves that tell me the company is actually investing in being trustworthy instead of just putting the word on their homepage. So, is IPVanish the best VPN for the United States? For most people watching this, probably yes. It unblocks what you need, it runs on every device you own, the security bones are solid, and it's not expensive on the 2-year plan. If you want maximum raw speed or the most customizable kill switch on Earth, get Surfshark VPN instead. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. But if you want something that just works across your whole household without you thinking about it, this is a good pick. Links in the description if you want to check the current price. If any of this was actually useful, hit the thumbs up. It genuinely does help the channel out. And if you've got a VPN story, a question, or you disagree with me, drop it in the comments. I read them.